What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we're back with some more Click Heroes. Just a little update on how things are going. I'm actually going to be popping in here active as we're getting towards the end of this run. Makes sense to throw that on towards the end here. We can pop that as well. I'm not going to energize it because I'm going to save energize for golden clicks, and we're not going to be up for the reload anyways, and I'd rather reload golden clicks as well so that I can run that again. So I use golden click speed without energize, and then I'll reload it and use that again after when we need it. Clan stuff should reset, so I should be chilling. We have a new member, hasn't chose yet. Wow, he was so quick to join when I posted and hasn't chose a class yet. Should be our new rogue. 234. Hopefully he's not mobile. Again, mobile cannot join the clans currently as this update is not out and you can't choose, so you can't participate in the clan pretty much. The new clan update's really what kind of fixed the clans. This one might be too... we might lock on this one. Well, that's 3 people actually. We still have, besides the new guy is not going to do very much. We should be okay actually. Let me take this off and make sure we have this on clicking for now. And let's get to it. So let's click our brains out. Hopefully we can get something good here. Figured I'd come with you guys and show. I think this is my first attack. Level 3. No, we're level 3. I think for 1 or 2 actually, now I'm thinking about it. Definitely getting some damage in there. Not going to be the best. My clicks have been kind of slow here, I'm not going to lie. But did quite a bit. Yeah, those are kind of slow clicks. I feel like we've done more in the past. Still taking the cake by actually quite a bit. I'm pretty sure... Does Void not have 3 auto clickers? I know he has 2. Maybe he doesn't have the 3rd yet. He'd be getting close. He's been playing a lot more active than me. Again, I didn't touch the game like all weekend. So he should be quite a bit higher. But it makes sense actually if he's not really. Are we all of a sudden? Yeah. We need those crits to basically move on. Ancient-wise, we're doing pretty good. Hanging in there. Up to 40 on these. Keeping about half of the level of these. Otherwise, it starts to cost quite a bit. I could level them up prior to doing things and maybe get a little bit more out of them, and honestly maybe doing it for, you know, cooldown and golden clicks might be worth it. Try to get that to last longer because that's what matters. I have not gotten lucky on anything here yet. Nothing. I mean, this is early on. 7 levels of golden clicks isn't really the best. Actually, that's the worth. That's not even the timer. Actually, that's terrible. Is this one better? Mammon. Nah, I'd rather the Atman. How much does that destroy for? 645? We level it up. Yeah, nothing really worth doing at this point, but we'll do it. I don't even think any of these are worth leveling. They're all kind of garbage. And Super Cooks is kind of nice to have the extra time on. I could level that up to get a couple more, you know, seconds out of that, but don't think it's worth it. But this is how the Ascensions are looking so far. We're on Ascension number 6. I figured it was a good point to update you guys. Is the first one really making a dent. I think last Ascension I made 1. This one we've made up to 10, and we might touch that 11. So kind of just going. I'm doing our thing. Kind of want to just give you guys an update and show you guys how things are going. We're moving though. Guys, so this is the run directly after last run. So if you recall, we were here last time, and we were about to break 10k, so I figured this is a pretty big moment. Definitely worth popping in here showing you guys. So what I'm going to do is quickly get a good old energize, reload, and then just pop everything. Although I reloaded that, even though we should reach 10k right now, or we're going to reach 10k right now, and I'm going to just kind of ascend, and I'm actually going to be going to bed. So what I like to do is I ascend, kind of set myself up on, you know, one of the rangers here. It doesn't really matter who, and then just kind of let them chill. I could re-guild and then re-guild again after back in into Sushi or something, but realistically you don't push that many more zones anyways, so it's not the biggest deal. But we have gotten to the point where we're claiming this last run. This next upgrade is not to level 8,000, so it's quite up there. Again, we're still picking up these two if you missed it in a previous episode where I talked about it. But we get extra gold here, and we get extra damage here. What I just pick up just because it's in the middle anyways. Eventually, like all these guys are going to be minimized when, you know, I'm never really using them anymore. And Transcendence is actually last a while. Speaking of Transcendences, we are up to 22 Ancient Souls, so we're doing really good. We've been averaging like 40 a run, and I don't actually think... Does it show you in here how many you've gotten? No. It's just how many Ascensions we've done. But just with how I am and I overdo things a little bit, I'll definitely be probably Transcending tomorrow, and we'll, you know, be hitting that mark there where we're about 10 Ascensions, 11 Ascensions, who knows, maybe I'll push to 12, depending on kind of where I'm at and how I'm really feeling and kind of what's going on. Again, sometimes it's just easy for me to throw it in there, but nice. We got the 10K. Feeling solid. I'm going to reactivate that, even though I'm about to just descend here. Anyways, but I did want to come in here and show you that we are doing... what am I trying to show you? Here. We did pick up a Golden Click ones, actually. You know, after just complaining, the next one we got in this run was a Golden Clicks. I did level it up to where it's costing quite a bit. So I figured that would be a good point to stop. I mean, you only had one level every time you level it. But an extra 300 seconds duration is quite a bit. I mean, it's making it last 7 minutes with a 30-minute cooldown. We're getting there. And once basically those numbers or the time remaining is above, and actually that's not obviously the time remaining, this lasts longer, but if it wasn't active I could show you. You know what, here, let's do this. I can push to more zones though because we still have it active. That's my fun thing. You get the point. When the time remaining is longer than the cooldown, I can constantly keep that active, and what I can actually do is take one of my auto clickers for now and I can drop it on there, and then I'm good to kind of go actually active a bit more. I mean, obviously you still need lucky strikes, you still need to be critting, but you can see here pretty easily it lasts for 2 minutes, and its cooldown is 12, so if we get that duration to be more, we're good. And if we pop in here, you can see, for example, like something, actually I think Super Clicks is buffed, but here, something Golden Clicks is lasting for 436 seconds with that, which is like half our time of that being added to something unbuffed, like here, actually Lucky Strikes 104, so it's like 4 times the length. Did I not level that out? No, it's leveled the same, but just off things in here. I mean, that extra time being added, it's a huge jump. I mean, 174 levels when we only have it at level 40 because it costs so much to level up more. Again, I could definitely throw another 10 levels in it, but after that, I mean, 10 levels only brings it, only does so much for it. Right there, see that next one's going to cost like everything we have left over. You know, so 10 levels is quite a bit. Or not really. Not even really. Because it was like 109, was it? You get the point. The game's kind of lagging here while I'm trying to open and close these. I don't actually know why. But, yeah. So we're hanging in there. We're doing our thing. Doing what we can. Alright guys, we're coming towards the Transcendence. Pushed a little more than we probably should have. A lot sooner than I said. I think last clip I literally said probably like 11 or 12. I kind of just hung out because there really was no point. I mean, I was getting slightly more. This is my biggest Transcendence yet, I believe, with a grand total of 47. It came so easy. Just a couple extra Ascensions passed. Technically, it was probably most efficient, but claim a couple extra. I mean, I say past most efficient, but it's just weird playing this part of the game from scratch for me because you never used to get this many. Like, at any point, like, would you really be grabbing this many consistently? Because, like, I didn't play. Like, I've done all the grind on Season 1. We were at like over 30,000 by the time this update came out, or technically E11 came out, and changed the way the game progressed to make it what I consider easy progression. It's so easy to get up in zones. I mean, getting 10K back when I played was like, dude, you worked for it. You know, now it comes so easy. I mean, you can get 10K efficiently playing so quick. I mean, I slacked a bit in what we're a week and a half in. At the time of the recording, I mean, it might be a little after for you guys now, but I am going to actually ascend now. I don't think you need ascend. You can just straight transcend, right? I'm almost positive you can transcend. It does ascend, right? Yes, it ascends. I actually probably could have pushed out another Ancient Soul. I'll be honest. We actually almost had that. What I'm going to do is throw those in, get a quick save. Having a 3 auto clickers will be very nice. We'll get a quick save. I actually didn't save it before transcending there, which realistically I like to do, but isn't necessary. You'd be okay not doing it. But anyways, let's take a peek at what we got. So let's go once again 3 into Chore, which I believe was last run as well, and then we're going a beautiful 21 into Fan. Last time we were like 12, I think, were we not? It's quite a bit there. And Ponyboy getting the beautiful 11. Not bad. That's pretty big. That'll start to actually add up a lot more. Board with a whole 10, giving us Kuma really good efficiency. We've got admin boost for the beautiful 5. 1 in Bub, which I think we had before. This is where things are going to change a little bit. I don't think, or no, we haven't. I don't think we've done Bub yet because I think we've done Kronos and Dora. I don't think Bub, that would be the first one, but we're going 3 into here and 3 into here, which is cool. I think that might also be the highest technically Dora's been. I think Dora was 2 last time. So definitely a bit more. We are over 3% Transcendence power, which is also extremely nice. I will not complain about that. I think honestly our best bet right here is just to kind of give Sid some levels. I think better than anything because our active run is going to be much better. But here we are, guys. That's it. We're pushing through. We're grinding this out. It's kind of the next trans. I didn't actually show you guys really talk too much about that last Ascension log, which I did show you. But here's our Transcendence. Again, slacked a bit, but 11 Ascensions. It does actually ascend for you right there. You can see. Again, I knew it did. So some of these I actually think I put an extra Ascension onto. Because I ascended and then Transcended, which would have... Actually, it couldn't ascend again because I was at the beginning. So should everything be fine, actually. You can't ascend if you're not at 150 with the ability, so it wouldn't have done that. But, yeah. That's not bad. Not bad. High zone 12k. That's solid. A 12k high zone. I'm not going to complain about that. I want to say... I haven't actually really ran any like math on things, but I want to say we should probably break in a decent bit more this run. I think we're going to put a dent into some stuff. I think should be happening, I should say. We'll see if it actually happens. But you can see we're moving pretty quick here with these. Every Fant's going to get better. First Transcendence, or first Ascension after Transcendence. It's going to get easier. Easier and easier as the time goes on. I'm being pretty lazy here. I should technically even be just putting single levels in. I mean, you see one level did 16.5%. So that adds up quick. Throwing those in there to keep that damage going. But we're going good. And I think we're in good shape. I don't think much going on with the clan stuff. We're kind of just hanging about. We actually did pause the boss again on this level. Just because it was a little rougher. Some people aren't up there on their 3 auto-clickers yet. So everyone in at least this clan, I'm really hoping you guys can get there. I know Toasted Lamites are doing already multiple raids a day because Toasty is funding it because he still has the gems for it. So that's pretty cool of him. So they're getting caught up. They're gonna probably pass us honestly with that being happening. But that's awesome. I would love for them to be progressing, getting those guys leveled up. I've heard something, and I don't know if it's true, about you actually being able to leave a clan and you keep your class level. I don't know if that's true. If anyone knows for sure, do you mind letting me know down below? Because I'm pretty sure you lose it, but someone mentioned you did. Either way, we are actually going to be posting, when we post in the Discord about openings, we are going to be posting, which we've already done a couple times, we're posting how many openings, what clan, and the class openings, so you know prior to what you need to pick. But if there's like multiple openings and we'll say multiple classes, just make sure you go in and look. You know, and if there's obviously an issue, if you're already leveled up and it does let you save it, and you go in and you know, talk to us. We'll talk about if we need you to respec or not. I want it to be brought to my attention, not necessarily even the officers. You can bring it to the officers, but I want them also, which, you know, I'll let them know. They know pretty much any kicks right now need to go through me, just because I don't want to Toasty the reins on telling us who to kick yet, as I'm trying to still figure things out. Eventually, you know, Toasty kind of runs the clans honestly for me quite a bit, other than a couple like bigger things that we talk about. But a lot of the time, you know, I let Toasty just kind of help me out with it, because it helps a ton with him just be like, all right, you guys kick these guys, and we kick them. But if that's the case, I mean, that's kind of cool that you can start with your class level already up. Again, whether it's true, I don't know, but we will be posting the openings, what rank we need, or what class we need anyways, just because I think that is something nice to do. I think it helps out. Just so you know, kind of prior, just to kind of idea what class. Again, they don't really matter which class you are. It's just we like the even split. So if we, you know, say there's a rogue come in and you come in as like a level 2 mage, we're most likely going to want you to respec, even though it doesn't make the biggest difference. We're most likely going to want it anyways. But again, don't respec without talking to us if you already have a class. Definitely, you know, we're still kind of feeling things out and how things are going, and I don't know if that's how that works yet, but we're trying to figure things out, and just doing some testing, making sure the clans are running where I want them to run. Changes may happen, so keep an eye on the videos, keep an eye on the Discord on how we even let people in, just because I know there's a very large amount of you guys that want to get in, and we need to kind of gate it somehow, like figure it out. I mean, right now, again, it's first come, first serve, which works, but I'm trying to think of other ways other than the couple ways I already talked about, with just being a really active member of the community. You know, being on Discord or YouTube or Twitch or all of them, and you know, being active around places, just so like, you know, if I notice you and I start to learn who you are, there's a good chance if like I know you're trying to get in, we'll end up holding a spot for you. But we don't hold spots. I've gotten so many DMs of people asking, or so many comments asking, can you hold a spot for me? I've been trying to get in since the beginning, or I've been watching you forever. Can you hold a spot? It's not really how it works. Again, I've held a couple spots when the clans first opened, but again, it's all exclusively people that are really long-time supporters that are been active within the community that I like know of, you know, not people that have been just quiet in comments, which I know I appreciate the lurkers. I love it, you know, whether you comment or not, you just enjoy the videos, that's cool. Do your thing. But that's just a way for us to know realistically. We do have a new member though. We got Illuminati in here, and Back had a little mess up on a save, which he imported the wrong version. We're letting it off this time, but you guys gotta really be careful about importing saves. It didn't mess up his highest zone ever at all. That stayed fine, but it did bring him back a rank. If you guys mess up on that, there will be kicks, especially from this point forward and higher levels, because it does hurt the clans. So I let him know to kind of watch out for that. And he obviously was, you know, a little worried about it, but it's all good. We should have. This is actually our first time doing the overkill. That's awesome. My first time getting the overkill attacks. No one's done that. I don't know when it actually reset. I'll look at here in a second. I didn't actually plan that. I knew it was happening sooner than later. We're actually going to cap out my damage here soon. I'm not the highest in the clan, so realistically, I could have left this for another member who would have been able to push us a little bit more than me. If you are probably the lowest level in the clan, if it's, or like if you're not one of the higher ones, I should say, if it's early on, don't attack these. Realistically, I probably should have given it like another 2 hours, but I'm not that far behind. I mean, it definitely makes a difference between me and Void, for example. But realistically, this right now, that raid boss should probably be getting killed by Void or Mitsu, because they're going to be at the level that up the best, because they're going to have the highest immortal. We got to get Illuminati Transcended as soon as possible, and starting to get these auto clickers going too. Again, everyone in the clan, I want you to aim for 3 auto clickers pretty quick. Again, efficiency wise, it's best to get 2 and then get your multiplier and then go for your third one. But definitely get that as soon as possible, because that is what you can use in this raid, which we'll do as well. I actually held top even after for the last one for the most clicks there. It's rough to keep up with sometimes, but we're gonna go for it. It's really like flashes. If you like go on the line, like flashes, like what doesn't know what the mouse wants to look like. But let's come in here, let's click. This is the same one we actually did, because I froze it. We might freeze it even one more day. I want to see kind of everyone's attacks and see if anyone gets some better numbers. I almost wanted to wait here, because I'm doing close to a 1/5 of the total health with just me. That's actually probably like a 1/6. I think that was a little lower than I did. Yeah, quite a bit lower actually. See, Back doing pretty low, but he's also level 2. But probably could be, I guess, I think at level 2 I was doing like 30,000. Yesterday I did like 70,000 of clicking. I did 72. So I think it's pretty reasonable to say that most people with 3 auto clickers and clicking can break 50k damage at level 3 without a problem. Because I got 58 there. I definitely didn't click nearly as fast as I did yesterday, because I was much higher yesterday. And I think a decent bit of people that were level 3 aimed for that. Some people are a bit slower clicking, so I get it if not. But we need to be hitting numbers as much as possible. I think Back could have probably did more. Need you guys clicking on these as much as possible. This is like the one thing we're stressing over right now, is beating the absolute crap out of these bosses, because we can't move on until we have guaranteed cleared this one relatively easy, because the next one's going to be harder. So unless, like, you know, 6, 7 members can go through, and guaranteed 7 members can take this level out fine, I don't really want to push it on the next one, because I don't know the exact scaling, but they ramp up. And it's not like, you know, people with high zone ever can carry. This is all about your 3 auto clickers and you clicking. You're you know crazy with this on. Again, I don't promote external auto clickers. I don't think it's necessary. I really don't. That's not what I want you guys to do. Yeah, Back. He pointed it out. Yeah, big weak boy. This video is getting to be a lot longer than I wanted it. Again, I can't say what level 2 should really be doing. I don't know how many auto clickers he did, but I think with 2 auto clickers at level 2, I may have had 3 though. I think I did close to 30,000. But if he's only got 2 auto clickers, which is very viable, because again, I did start with an extra one. So I got a little ahead, because for people who have asked, that this has already been answered a couple times on the Discord and whatnot. I have a couple extra because, or I had 1 extra, I should say, because I was actually gifted. Oh, I claimed yesterday's. That's why. I can't even remember I claimed that. Why did I claim that? So I only get 4. Please give me. Bang, bang. That's all we need. I'm not even going to get anything even if there's something good just because it's not worth it. You just get that, keep the extra damage, and we lost our combo? No, we didn't. Cool. And we can just keep that going. That'll carry us through. It'll be pretty easy from here, actually. We'll have, like, no problem. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you guys did enjoy, please take a second, smack that like button. Much love, guys. Even though the hype's died down slightly, the likes have not been quite where they were. You guys seem to still really be enjoying the series, and I am too. I'm actually having a lot of fun with the game. This update, surprisingly, for as little as it actually did for the actual progression of the game, is kind of just, I think, restarting too. But it's kind of giving me my love for the game back, for sure. Because I mean, towards the end of last season or last series, definitely kind of dulled out a bit. Obviously, I was doing the same thing all the time and just trying to climb back up to where I was, which is just where this will get. You know, at that point, I'll kind of determine where I'm going to go with things. But just the clan system alone and this whole class thing really makes it like a whole new game, because that alone is a game, I feel like. And it should have been a lot of fun. But anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.